Namaskar. I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you, may I say that, Rahu Ketu's transit, the introduction. Today we are going to discuss transit of Rahu and Ketu, which is happening since 6th of March 2019 till 19th of September 2020. First question arises, what is transit? What is transit? The answer is, transit means the passage of a heavenly body, a planet, through zodiac. We, astrologer, prepare the birth chart on the basis of time, date of birth, place of birth. To judge the transit, we need amphories for the year, for the next 100 year or 10 year, for which the good or the bad effects of transit are to be judged and calculated. The transit system consists of apprising the position of all the 9 planets at any particular time of day or the month of the week, for which the good or bad effect are to be ascertained through together with the planetary position and the rising sign in the birth chart. One of the basic theory of Indian Vedic astrology is that all the influences of 9 planets give their fruit through the moon sign. That the moon sign being the heavenly body nearest to the earth. The influence filtered through the moon, because moon govern our vision, our happiness, harmony, lifespan and health. In Indian Vedic astrology, to judge the transit from the natal moon chart, the sign in which the moon is at birth is popularly called the Rashi of the native. Rashi literally means a cluster or a heap. But since the sign in Indian Vedic astrology are identified with constellation which contains a heap or cluster of the stars forming a particularly geometric pattern, so these are happening. Rahu and Ketu, the 2 nodes of the moon, take about 19 months to transit through a sign. They are unique in the sense they are always transiting retrograding, indicating karma from the previous life. Rahu and Ketu are the mysterious unseen points in space causing the eclipses. They are not technically planet, but the influence is so significant that they are given the status of the planets. These 2 are next in importance to other 2 planets, Jupiter and Saturn. In Indian Vedic astrology, Rahu Ketu are known as 2 invisible planets. Rahu, or the north node of the moon, Ketu, or the south node of the moon, are actually the point of intersection of the points of the sun. May I say these 2 are the points of intersection of the paths of the sun and the moon, where they move on the celestial sphere. The point of intersection where the moon is rising above the earth during transiting is called Rahu, or the dragon's head, or ascending node of the moon, or the north node of the moon. The point of intersection where the moon is declining below the earth is called Ketu, or the dragon's tail, or the descending node of the moon, or the south node of the moon. They are always 180 degrees apart from each other. These 2 nodes are quite unique, quite important to astrologers, to astronomers, to Vedic mathematicians, to numerologists. These 2 nodes are not fixed in the outer space. More backward, they're always retrograding, never direct. Because in ancient time, with the help of these 2 nodes, exact date of solar eclipses, lunar eclipses could be determined by astrologers, astromathematicians, astronomers. Since the influence creates a wide range of emotional behavior and reflect bipolar nature of the mankind, any bipolar disorder in mankind are due to Rahu and Ketu. Rahu, the north node of the moon, the negative aspect of Rahu is in a native makes them active, arrogant, stubborn, obsessed, any form of behavior, any kind of disorder, phobia, panicking, eating disorder, disruptive behavior, which works mainly on the mental level. It is a malefic planet, dynamic in nature, hedonistic in behavior, eternally dissatisfied. Rahu makes its native egoistic, selfish, stubborn, awkward, irrational, pleasure-seeking, cruel, ruthless, conspirators, spies, rebels. Rahu brings confusion, ignorance, arrogance, phobias, enmity, evil acts. The positive aspect of Rahu is extroverted, affirming, ambitious, gives talent for the photography, graphic designing, software designing, film image presentation, film image editing, software technology, aeronautical engineering, aeronautical technology, aeronautical designing, alien technology, super advanced technology. Rahu brings fame, rising, success, physical attractiveness, beauty beyond belief. Rahu makes its native super intelligent, supernatural powers, sharp as samurai, bold as lion, and extremely secretive. Rahu can make native extremely successful, but often they occupy seat in opposition. Rahu gives native unique vision, through which they also see the unseen side of all the truth. Rahu is a planet of materialism, give material gain in any particular area. Rahu is a karak of paternal grandfather, a snake catcher, a snake charmer, a serpent, a place involved in darkness, a bug, a decorated vehicle, conflicts, arguments, dreams, nightmares, wicked people, reptile, gambling, foreign, going abroad, impurity, enlargement of spleen, painful swelling, inflammation in the body, infections, phalgam, sorrow, an acute sharp pain, hidden abdominal ulcers, malignant tumor, falsehood, harsh words, arrogance, southwest direction, a big forest, a mountain, a travel, world of serpents, worshipper of Chinmastika, extreme power beyond limit, extreme beauty beyond description, space technology, advanced science, palpitation of heart, leprosy, bipolar conduct and bipolar behavior, deep depressions, venomous bites, witchcraft, devil worshippers, smallpox, and in-laws in the relationship. Rahu gives health problem, suffering which cannot be diagnosed by any equipment of scientific equipment or cured. Rahu's major health problem, sometimes that can be a living issue for the longer period of time. You're suffering with that condition for a longer period of time. Sometimes nobody can tell you why is it there, that particular problem in health is there, how can that be removed. Rahu also gives its native self-destructive tendencies, self-inflicted tendencies, any form of behavior disorder, epilepsy, lunacy, phobia, panicking, eating disorders, heart attack, disruptive behavior. Bad place Rahu can give you obstacles, delays, hindrances, hassles, complications, harassments, insecurity, uncertainties, fear, loss of position, status, prestige, loss of status, loss of honor, loss of reputation, totally listed legal complications, blacklisted legal complications, hassles after hassles, imprisonment, misfortune. Rahu can make native extremely successful, but often they occupy seat in opposition. Rahu can give you all sides of the truth. Rahu will not hide anything from you. Rahu rules the zodiac signs Virgo and secretly on Aquarius, and exalted in Taurus and Gemini, and debilitated in Sagittarius and Scorpio. The house is good for Rahu are third house and the sixth house. Bad houses for Rahu in birth chart are 8th house and the 12th house. Rahu's color is navy blue color or smoky blue. Rahu's elements is air. Rahu's metal is lead. Rahu's stone is Hassonite garnet. Rahu's day is Wednesday. Rahu's direction is southwest. Rahu's number is 4. Rahu and Ketu are two nodes of the moon and around taking 19 months for transit through a sign. So may I say that I'll repeat again. So in this year, Rahu is going to enter in Gemini and Ketu is entering, already is transiting in Gemini, and Ketu is transiting already in Sagittarius since 6th of March till 19th September 2019. So may I say that these both are mysterious, very mysterious. Now I'm going to explore about Ketu. Ketu, or the dragon's tail, or the descending node of the moon, which is depicted as a headless torso with the body of a fish. Ketu considered malefic, but it's much less malefic than Rahu. Rahu's is highest when it comes to malefic effects. Ketu is far less. Ketu is considered to be mokshkarak, liberator, far more positive than negative. Positive Ketu can give native influence, spirituality, makes highly sensitive, extremely emotional, gives the person thirst of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, enlightenment through spiritual knowledge, spiritual power, power of healing, healing through herbs, spices, foods, vibrations, talkative, imaginative, love to exaggerate. The positive effect, the positive aspect of Ketu gives talent for dog trainer, like a dog breeder or the dog trainer. These two professions belong to Ketu. Toy manufacturers, pig farmers, chemical dealers, chemical manufacturer, onions, garlic, wholesale dealer of onion and garlic belong to Ketu. ENT specialist, bananas, skin specialist, pharmacist, this particular profession belong to Ketu. Herbalist, therapist who deal with back, legs, joint pain. Herbal farmer, herbal supplier, plastic and rubber manufacturer, and a dealer. And software, may I say that software designing belong to Rahu, not to Ketu. But may I say that Ketu is also very, very unique, very, very dignified. Ketu is a karak of maternal grandfather. Ketu is a karak of son as well. Ketu is also karak if you have a pet dog. Ketu represents donkey, worshipping God Ganesh as well. All the religious ceremonies represented by Ketu. Knowledge of Brahma represented by Ketu. Silence fasting like a Moon Vrat represented by Ketu. Philosophy, Mantra Shastra belong to Ketu. Instability of mind sometimes belong to Ketu. Back problem is kind of belong to Ketu. Chemist, a hunter, comfort of a son, salvation, sacred knowledge, rising, success, name, establishment, all kind of wealth, all sort of luxuries, sometimes loss of appetite, stomach aches, skin problem, urinary infections, bladder problem, kidney problems, boils, pain from the ulcers, and eye sores belong to Ketu. Negative Ketu make the person can make native the person cripple, suffering with arthritis, back problem, back health issues. There's an active Ketu. linked with, if somebody have a blood issues with kidneys disorders, feet problem, you can't, swelling in the feet, your feet are not going to bear your own weight. There's also that particular health problem belong to anything to do with feet or legs. Not legs, mostly the feet belong to Ketu. Lost the power of discrimination, becoming crazy, indecisive, very restless, extremely moody, also belong to Ketu. Ketu is exalted in Sagittarius, and may I say that with all due respect, Ketu is extremely unique in Sagittarius and owns Pisces and Scorpio. Secretly owns Scorpio, but debilitated in Gemini. The house good for Ketu is 9th house in the birth chart and the 12th house. The house bad for Ketu in the birth chart are 6th house and the 8th house. Ketu's color is brown, and sometimes we represent it by the Ketu's color black and white, mixed black and white. Ketu's element is air. Ketu's metal is fine gold. Ketu's stone is real cat's eye. Ketu's day is Thursday. Ketu's direction is northeast. Ketu's number representation is by 7. So these are Ketu's elementary introductions. So may I say that in Rahu Ketu, you have to know the elements of the Rahu Ketu before you understand the transit. Rahu Ketu's transit, first I like to give you a caution that this is a general prediction relating to Rahu Ketu's period, is applicable to billions of people around the globe. But one must remember that these are general predictions in nature. But if you want a specific report about the specific effect on you personally, then you'll have to take a private consultation through website. It's like this prediction I've created for, may I say that, 7 billion people around of this globe, more than 7 billion people of this globe. So this is general prediction of the Rahu and Ketu. So may I say that if you are thinking about particular prediction through your birth chart and have to be gone, then you have to go through my website and apply through the website for the particular prediction. Rahu entered Gemini. Ketu entered in Sagittarius on 6th of March 2019. They'll be transiting till 19th of September 2020. The movement of Rahu Ketu has been keenly watched by those who wants to be forewarned, who always wanted to be aware about these two planets. It takes place after every 18 to 19 months. The placement of Rahu in our natal birth chart shows the area in our that will require special attention in this lifetime. And Ketu's placement in our birth chart indicates what we are carrying over from the previous lifetime. I'm going to repeat this whole thing again, this particular. The placement of Rahu in our natal chart or the birth chart shows the area in our lifetime that will require special attention in this lifetime. And the Ketu placement in our birth chart indicates what we are carrying over from the previous lifetime. So these two are quite important. When we want to cash the previous karmas, when we want to get rid of the previous karmas, when we have a positive karmas or the negative karmas, both of them are revealed by Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu always moving in retrograde direction, changing their sign every 18 to 19 months. The following is may I say, general prediction based on the transit of the nodes. This is based on your moon sign or the moon Rashi placement. In any case, the specific results are heavily depend on the basic strength of the natal chart and also the running Mahadasha of the individual person. But a strong natal chart is a blessing from the heaven and minimize all the negativity. If the moon chart is very strong, that will be extremely good. Also, there are 7 other planets in the Vedic astrology. Their placement and transit have to be taken into account for an accurate prediction. So, we learn the transit effect through the moon chart. Rahu is a planet of materialism, gives the material gain in a particular area. It gives extremely good result in Kendra or Trikona, 1st, 4th, 7th, 10th, or the 1st, 5th, 9th houses. If well placed, it gives happiness. If well aspected, it gives happiness, harmony, acquisition of wealth, powerful position. But it also gives mental anxiety. It creates condition wherein you really cannot enjoy material gain. If not well placed in the chart, not well aspected, it can give loss of position, demotion, legal hassles, legal conflicts, misfortune, arguments with your own people, professional argument, personal argument, living in a conflict 24/7 in the life, loss of reputation, blame game, scandals, mishappening. And also it urges one to turn to the highest power to seek mental peace. Ketu is a planet of moksha, gives success, establishment, rising, name, fame, saintly wisdom, future generation in a particular area. It gives extremely good result in Kendra or Trikona. But if well placed, it gives name. Well placed Ketu gives you fame, rising, happiness. If well aspected, it gives you happiness, acquisition of wealth, a power, status, prestige, honor. It also gives you downfall. It creates condition wherein you really cannot really exist anywhere. You can be totally nobody. You will be there, but your status will be almost zero. If the Ketu is not well placed, not well aspected, it can give you major obstacles, delay after delay, hindrances after hindrances, misfortune, no peace of mind, no happiness, ill health, misfortune, mishappenings. You will be going beyond rising. There will not be rising. If the Ketu is not supporting you, you have a Raj Yoga, you will not be able to enjoy the Raj Yoga. You want to enjoy the Raj Yoga, Ketu have to be positive. If you want to see your rising, you want to achieve your wealth, accomplishment, status, prestige, name, fame, establishment, and you want to see your rising, Ketu have to be positive. Without Ketu's positivity, Raj Yoga cannot be enjoyed to that extent. You will be there, but rising will not be there. When you say supremacy only comes with the blessing of Ketu. Ketu represents flag. And every country have a flag, that is Ketu. So if you want to be supremacy, if you want to achieve supremacy, self-independence, the Ketu have to be positive. If the Ketu is not positive, supremacy will not be acquired. You will be there, fine, you will be doing fine, but supremacy will not be there. If you want to be known in the world, Ketu have to support you, thick or thin. Before we started looking into your horoscope, be sure to visit our website and subscribe to our online services, which include all the full-length videos as well as all the tasks, precautions and chantings. To have these features and more, either click the link below or visit our website prakashastrologer.com and go to the subscribe tab, then select subscription plans. From there you can choose which subscription package is more suitable for you to purchase. Thank you and enjoy. Let's talk about Aries. Rahu Ketu's transit for Aries for the coming time and all the prediction regarding Rahu and Ketu both, and the precaution and the task and the solution, and as well as the chanting for Aries. Let's talk about Aries, Rahu Ketu's transit. For Aries moon sign and ascendant, this prediction will apply. You can watch this particular video if your moon sign is Aries, and if your ascendant, your rising sign, your Lagna is Aries. For Aries, Rahu is transiting in Gemini, third house, and Ketu is transiting in Sagittarius, which is ninth house for Aries, since 6th of March 2019 till 19th September 2020. Rahu's transit in third house, Ketu's transit in ninth house for Aries. This particular period for Aries will be moderately good. Rahu in third house for Aries, it will give you material comfort. Ketu in ninth house for Aries, it will make you more spiritual, more religious. There might be an increase in interest in occult, tantra, and religious rituals. New friends, social circles might emerge, and you will enjoy the new development in your circle. New people are coming along. Your confidence and importance will be rising, and this time period, restrict your company with companionship. You'll be more disciplined. If you're a married person, you have to be more disciplined, but your confidence will be paramount. Your confidence, Aries, Rahu is transiting in third house, make you Aries, may I say, brave as lion and powerful as elephant. The confidence will be absolutely phenomenal. Your drive, determination will be phenomenal. Aries, success in achieving goals is assured. Rahu will protect you from any setbacks. Rahu will make Aries, most of your dreams will come true. Most of your enemies and opposition will be trampled. Aries, this time period, this will be a good time period for you to starting any new project, taking any huge risk. All the good things will happen, and Aries, you'll enjoy all the comforts and luxuries in many ways. Money will come from many resources. Income will be rising. Aries, you will become very courageous, fearless, totally fearless to face any problem, because you will be brave as lion, powerful as elephant. Your virality will be rising day by day during this time period. You'll enjoy companionship and seeking players. You'll enjoy luxuries, lifestyle, ambience. Your family will help you to achieve any goal. This time period is such a day. You will recover from any ill health. Aries, you'll be dominating your enemies and receiving financial benefit from your enemies. Some difficult responsibility might be assigned to you, which will be successfully completed through effective communication. Communication will be your real tool, Aries, during this time period. With communication, you can unite your whole world. With communication, you can make new deals, achieving new opportunities, developing a totally niche new circle. And through communication, you can achieve anything with the proper communication. Business will run smoothly, but keep away from capital intensive new projects. We have to be very careful. If you want to start a new intensive new project, you have to think very thoroughly. All the pros and cons will be discussed with the help of an expert. Then you can start a capital new projects. There will be remarkable improvement, Aries, in your financial position. Despite some losses on account of impulsive approach, behind the scene activities, there will be a lot of improvement. Sound health is foreseen, Aries. Your parents' health could suffer. Sometime, Aries, you might feel that Almighty is not being kind enough, but that's not true. Almighty God will be very kind during this time period. Students should do very well by the help of sheer determination, drive, devotion, discipline. Success in competitive examination is indicated. You got to be very careful, Aries, if you are speculating or gambling. Refrain from gambling or speculation. Beware of financial losses due to cheating or deception or fraud. You will be involved in a lot of spiritual exercises. Refrain from foul temper, egoistic behavior. Refrain from investing ego in any relationship, personal or professional. If you start investing ego in personal relationship or professional relationship, you'll end up ruining the relationship. So refrain from foul temper and ego. You must be extra careful if you're taking any professional examination, professional test. If you're a professional student, refrain from any kind of distractions whatsoever. Health-wise, look after your back, look after your energy level. Any pain in the back or joints or any problem in your hip, you must go and see the doctor. Any issue with the joints. and most of your efforts will be handsomely rewarded, Aries, during this time period. Good effect for Aries for this time period. If your Mars is in the third house, the effect will be absolutely phenomenal. Good effect you can achieve if Sun and Mercury, both of them, or Venus in third house, then the effect will be excellent. Good effect can be achieved if Moon or Jupiter position in second house or in the fourth house, then the effect will be flawless. Bad effect during this time period, when the Rahu is transiting in the third house and the Ketu is transiting in the ninth house, bad effect will only happen if 12th house is activated by any planet. Bad effect will only happen if the Moon or Mars in third house or Sun become malefic. Saturn become malefic. If Saturn position become malefic in your chart, then the effect will not be that good. So whenever you're going to go through these kind of issues or scenarios, like you're going through cheating or deception, whenever you're going through fraud, then please do perform these tasks, solutions. These will help you. Task number 1, Aries, do organize Kanya Pujan in the temple, in your routine, weekly or monthly. Means you can donate young girls in the temple under the age of 11, dresses, money and sweets, and touch their feet and take their blessings. This will be very phenomenal exercise. Mostly people do during Navratri, during Devi Pujan, because at that time they take the blessing from a young girl as a Devi and do their pujan. Second task, try to keep black dog as a pet, or if you can't, you don't have a space, energy or time, do donate dog feed to dog home regularly. Third task, you must wear a fine gold band studs in your ears. Try to wear a fine gold studs in your ears. Fourth task, you must keep a fine gold square piece in a saffron box. Try to keep a fine gold square piece in a saffron box. That box can be of metal or any box, but fill the box, any box, with saffron. Put a gold square piece in that saffron box, and then keep it in a safe place like in your temple or at your workplace. That will help you regarding your rise in luck and prosperity. Precaution for Aries during this time period. Try not to keep any elephant-like statues in your house or possession. Any kind of elephant-like statues at workplace. But you can keep Ganeshji. We don't consider Ganeshji as an elephant. Ganeshji is a lord. You can keep a Ganeshji statue, but not any kind of elephant-like statues. Try not to pick any conflict with your sisters. Try not to pick any conflict with your family, with your brother or sister or family. Please. The chanting which will help you during Rahu Ketu's transit during this time period. Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Vichay. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. Namaskar. Change your subscription to being paid subscription and enjoy 52 weekly forecast, English and Hindi versions with prediction, task, precaution and chanting for each and every week. Weekly forecast report is around 500 words plus for each and every sign. Video duration is around 4 minutes plus for each and every sign, as well as 12 monthly forecast for each and every month. English and Hindi versions both are available, and very thorough prediction about the month, task, precaution, chantings for the whole month. As monthly forecast report is around 1000 words plus. Video duration for the monthly forecast is around 6 minutes plus, as well as a yearly forecast. English version, Hindi version, very thorough prediction about transit of the planets, including the transit of Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. Prediction about your health for the whole year. Prediction about your educational career if you're a student, professional student. Prediction about your marriage, relationship, romance for the whole year in your yearly forecast. Prediction about your business, profession, career, your job prospects. Prediction about your property investment, your achievements for the whole year. Your complications you can face in the whole year. Your task remedies Precautions, chanting for the boost, chanting for the medicinal cure. So all these predictions are there. Yearly forecast report is around about 7,000 words plus. Video duration for the video version for the yearly forecast report is around 90 minutes plus. Again, become a paid subscriber to have access and to enjoy 52 weekly forecast, 12 monthly forecast, and 1 yearly forecast reports and video. You'll have access to 65 reports, 65 videos, all for you with 1 yearly subscription. What you waiting for? Go for it.